What is going on, guys? Welcome to Oz Talk TV, the podcast where we talk about Austin FC. I'm your host, Eric, and today I'm joined by a special guest. Say hello, Roshi.
Yo, what's up, people?
Roshi, you have a YouTube channel, correct?
Yeah, I do.
Tell them about your YouTube channel, where to find you.
So basically, I post various content about like the Seahawks sometimes I do like piano videos and yeah, really just a bunch of other stuff. It's summertime now, so I'm gonna be posting a lot more, hopefully, and yeah, make sure to check me out.
Yep, check them out. It's pretty cool. I've watched this stuff. It's pretty cool. We're going to get right into the video. This is the Austin FC versus Timbers preview. Some quick stats to get us kicked off. Austin FC wins the overall possession game on the season with a 51 to 46% advantage. Both Austin and Portland are tied with an average of 3.9 shots on goal per game. Overall, the stats are pretty even though, so yeah. So we're gonna start off with some of Austin FC's overall my thoughts on Austin FC. Then we're gonna talk about Roshi's thoughts on the Timbers, so we can both help each other know a little bit more about each other's teams, and so that we can know what to expect for tomorrow's game, or for today's game when you're watching this. So, in my opinion, the best player on Austin FC is Brad Stover because he leads the MLS in saves and is very aggressive when getting the ball. But we also have Alex Ring and a very strong midfield to keep other teams from scoring goals. On the other hand, we have a very weak attack with only scoring 6 goals in 11 games. And 3 of those goals came from one game alone. So pretty much we got three goals or 3 goals in 10 games. So not great, but whatever. We'll hopefully turn that around in the next coming games. But the Timbers are obviously an average team on both sides of the ball. But I think that the Timbers will have a very tough time with scoring goals due to the loud noise in Q2 Stadium from the crowd. Let's hear a bit from Roshi's thoughts on the Timbers.
All right, so we obviously you just explained about Austin FC. So meanwhile, the Timbers they just came off a loss to Minnesota United FC at home on June 26th. It was a 1-0 loss, and Minnesota they scored a goal I believe 2 minutes into the game. So it was a really early goal, and that was the only goal in the entire game. However, Portland's still been playing decently in their last couple of games, even including that loss. On their last 7 games, they've resulted in 3 wins, 3 losses, and a draw. And those 3 wins, they come against pretty tough opponents like Sporting KC, LA Galaxy, and Sonez, I think was the other one. And although they have Billy Diego Valeri as the captain, I think the best player this season has been Darren Esprilla because the forward has scored 3 goals this season, and this leads the Timbers this year. And all those 3 goals are on penalty kicks, which makes him a great asset in that specific area as well. However, the Timbers they will be missing Felipe Mora and Yimi Chara as they're still playing in the ongoing Copa America tournament for their respective national teams. And while the offense has been pretty good, scoring 13 goals in the MLS season so far, the defense has not been as good, and they have allowed 15 goals against their opponents, which leaves the Timbers in a negative goal differential. So I think we need to improve on our defense in this game and hopefully get more goals so we can shrink the goal differential. Hopefully, make it eventually come up on the positive side. Hopefully, it doesn't stay negative for us. And yeah.
Yeah, so I guess it's kind of like the tale of two different stories for us because obviously Austin FC has done a very good job of not allowing too many goals. We have a bigger goal or negative goal differential though. and that is -5 goals on the season. We have only allowed 11 goals though, which is pretty good compared to most teams. It's one of the, I think it's like a top 5 defense currently. So that's the one thing that's really helping us. We just signed a new forward today, but that's for another video. We're going to talk about that at a different time. But yeah, that's cool to hear from you, your side of the story, how you feel about the Timbers. I, we're gonna get right into the predictions right now. My prediction is a 2-1 draw, but Austin FC is gonna score first. The reason why I say this is because the Timbers have a worse defense than a lot of the teams we played, but they also have a better offense than both of the teams we played at Q2 Stadium. Therefore, I think they're gonna score the second goal in Q2 Stadium. Roshi, what's your prediction? Excuse me.
I'm actually going with the winner here. I'm saying 2-1 Portland. And the reason why I say this is because Austin FC in their last 8 matches, they have not won a game. And specifically in their last 5 games, they've drawn 4 of those games. One of them was a loss, I believe. I don't remember who it was, but
It was
although the
it was
Timbers,
against Minnesota.
oh yeah, right, okay. So yeah, the Timbers, they have found it hard to pick up a win on occasion. Like I said earlier, the last 7 games they've only had 3 wins out of those last 7, and so yeah, they've found it hard to pick up wins on occasions. But however, like I said, they have been playing some decent soccer as of late. They've been playing okay. They could have obviously been better, but it also could have been a lot worse. So right now I'm kind of in the middle with them right now. It's okay, but obviously it could be doing a lot better. But however, I think we can get it together this time. Although the weather is gonna be hot, it's gonna be like 90 degrees on the day of the match in Austin. The weather's gonna be hot, and the Timbers had not done well in Texas. I believe the last time they won in Texas was in 2014 against FC Dallas.
Dang.
So yeah, they haven't won in Texas in 7 years, but I think that draw ends tomorrow, and yeah, the Timbers get it done against Austin FC 2-1.
I disagree with you. I don't think you're gonna score. I say it's a stretch that you're gonna score 1 goal in Q2 Stadium. 2, that's not gonna happen. It's impossible, my guy. I'm sorry. I mean, when we have currently we have one of the best crowds in the whole MLS, in my opinion. You can say that LAFC fans are a tiny bit better. I would still disagree with you though, but I would respect that. But I don't know of any current MLS teams that have a better crowd for many reasons. One, it's our inaugural season. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of fans at this stadium. 2, it's 100% capacity, which is it 100% capacity for the Timbers yet?
Let me check that. I believe it is, but I'm not 100% sure. I believe it is 100%. Yeah, I'm gonna be back at full capacity on July 11th. So in a couple of weeks, it's gonna be back at full capacity. But as of now, it's not at full capacity yet.
So it's not full capacity. It's probably one of your first games playing at full capacity because obviously MLS just started introducing it back for most teams a couple of weeks ago. I think the first one was one of the games that we played actually against Nashville, like probably 3 or 4 weeks ago, maybe more at this point. Actually, it was, wow, time flies by. I think it was more like 5 weeks ago, actually. Um, but that was probably you. This is probably one of your first full capacity games. Actually, no. This is a weird thing to go back and forth on. You probably played full
Yeah.
capacity. Did you play at home against Minnesota?
Yeah, we played at home against Minnesota.
Okay, so you did. So
The game
this
had to
will
start a little bit.
this
The game
will.
started a little bit late because of the heat. It
Mhm.
started at 8:30 p.m. local time,
Mm.
and it was scheduled to start, I think, quite early, like 5:30 or 6:30 local time.
That's probably why
So
we're playing so late,
yeah,
actually.
maybe that's why we lost, but that could have been one factor as to why we lost that game. But um, yeah, we'll just hopefully we do better this game. Hopefully we can come out victorious and do better the rest of the season as well.
Well, yeah, we're gonna, you said this is gonna be a hot game, and it's not too hot for Austin, in my opinion, because it's pretty average. It's gonna start at 8:30. It's supposed to be around 86 degrees. But yeah, I think that it's gonna be a great game. I think it's gonna be 1-1. I'm sticking with that. But do you have any final things to say, Roshi? It was great having you on. Do you have
Yeah,
anything else?
thank you. Nope, I'm good.
Like I said, thank you for coming on. It was really great having you. When we play each other again on November 7th, I wanna see you here again, okay?
All right.
Alright, well thank you guys for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and comment down below what else you want to see. And as always, VERDE out.